and the Pacers blew a 25-point halftime lead against the Cavs. That's the biggest comfort behind victory in a playoff at the half that the Cavs pulled off. Here's Paul George on where the team went wrong after the loss.
Yeah, I thought early on in the third, I saw it getting out of hand, but again, it comes down to trust. I trust the guys on that floor. But I just thought, I watched it kind of unravel. That's when I should have, stepped in and demanded the ball maybe a little bit more to just to start out, get us moving, get it flowing, get everybody in the rhythm again, engage everybody once again. I did a poor job of that to start that third.
Cavs came out in the third quarter on a 13-3 run, Tim. When stuff like that happens, somebody has to stop the bleeding. Pacers didn't get it done.
No, but I get his point. He was so good in the second quarter. He scored 21 points in the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. I mean, it just seemed like every shot he was taking in the second quarter was going in. In the second half, yes, they opened up the half and they cut that deficit to 12 or 13. But then the Pacers pushed it right back to 20.
They did?
It was 20 with 5 minutes left, four and change left. And Lance Stevenson makes a three, and this is my house, and the place is going crazy and all. But that's when the Cavaliers made their spurt, and they got it within single digits before the fourth quarter. That was where Paul George needed to stop the bleeding.
Right.
That was where he needed to recognize it. I didn't think it was the beginning of the half. And yes, it would have helped there, but they pushed it back to 20. And they got blitzed. That happened really fast. It went from 20 to 7 within 4 minutes, and that was the biggest difference in the game. That was where he needed to step in. You want to know something? One of them mattered. LeBron owns him. LeBron owns him. He owned him in Miami. Okay. He owns him now. Yeah. He's ruined Paul George's whole basketball career. If there was no LeBron James, think about this. Take LeBron James. What if? What if LeBron James did not exist? What would Paul George be?
He would at least have a trip to the NBA Finals, I'm sure, because they went to the Eastern Conference Finals twice.
Where would he be considered among the best players in the NBA?
Yeah, he moves up a couple notches.
Oh,
that is for sure.
He might have an NBA championship. He may have an MVP. Yeah. Remember that year he had before he, leg snapped in half?
Oh, yeah, that was nasty.
LeBron James has ruined Paul George's life. I mean, it's pretty simple. He's ruined his career. He's ruined his life.
Yeah, he's done the same for some other people as well, though, right? Toronto probably ruined their life pretty bad as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not the Spurs.
I don't think anyone has taken it on the chin as bad as Paul George. And this is like the cherry on top. Like the sundae is made, the whipped cream, sprinkles, the whole nine.
Yep.
Right there. Cherry on top.
He should call up Reggie Miller and ask him how did he deal with Michael Jordan.
Very similar. Hey, I mean, at least Reggie Miller, right, is the greatest of all time. And I guess for Paul George, LeBron's going to be considered one of the greatest of all time.
The greatest of this generation, that is for sure.